Hello there, Scorpio. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. Thank you so much for being here today. Now, these are timeless readings, so trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card spread that is meant just for you, something to help alleviate any kind of stress or worry or anxiety. Hopefully things that come up today will kind of give you a little bit of clarity and kind of lift some heaviness from you. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck for you today, Page of Wands. Page of Wands is all about new inspiration, new energy. You know, the Page of Wands is very curious, sort of like a young explorer, very eager to try anything and everything new. So this is a really good energy, especially if you guys have been in the slumps lately, if you feel like things just were just kind of a little bit blah in your life and you just needed something that kind of inspire you. This is the energy here. So this is coming your way. I love it. All right, here we go. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about resting, taking kind of like a recovery time, a time of respite, and really meditating and connecting with your divine self. So make sure that, you know, you take that time, and sometimes just that little bit of rest and relaxation and connecting with your higher self, sometimes that's enough to really kickstart things and kind of open up new ideas for you and just give you that spark, that little, you know, spark of inspiration. So definitely take the time here to take a break from everything else. Yeah. So the Death card, love it, right? Because this is about transformation. So again, you may be in this state where, you know, sort of like the Four of Cups, you know, you're just kind of like very bored or apathetic and you want something else to, you know, kind of lift your spirits. Well, here you go. So by you taking the time and connecting with your higher self and receiving this spark, right, this little bit of inspiration, this is going to allow you this big transformation that's about to happen in your life. So with the Death card, first of all, this is your card. All right, Scorpio, the Death card is Scorpio. It's Scorpio. So, sorry, something just fell. Anyway, so the Death card is your card, and it represents this big transformation that's happening in you right now, whether it's spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. Something big is happening here where you are truly transforming and evolving to your highest and best self. The Hermit card here, another big major arcana card here. The Hermit is about taking that time. It's sort of like this here, you know, taking this rest, relaxation, and connecting with your higher self. But the Hermit's kind of like, it's sort of like that, but it's on steroid. It's purposeful, you know, sort of like isolation, so that you can gain wisdom. You can think back at everything that's happened in your life and certain instances that may be challenging you, taking that break and allowing yourself to just, you know, connect and gain the wisdom, really gain the answers that you're looking for. That time of respite is very, very important in, you know, allowing yourself to connect to a higher level. All right, and I really like that this is in the core of your reading right now because, again, it's a strong reminder for you to really connect. The Queen of Cups here is a reminder for you to continue to, you know, definitely continue to pour love into the people and into your life, but also this is a reminder to you to give back to yourself, to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself. The Queen of Cups is very, very nurturing, very giving, and takes care of everyone's emotional needs, but make sure that you are taking care of yourself as well. Don't continue to give and give and give to the point where now you're depleted. All right, so make sure you take good care of yourself as well. So overall here, you know, we've got a similar theme here of resting and giving back to yourself and connecting with your higher self so that you can receive that big spark that allows you that full transformation. All right, so you may be living in the past here. There may be something here that you are recollecting and you're thinking, you know, like this guy here is staring at the Three Cups here. You may be thinking about the stuff you've lost, right? Something that you've lost from the past. And the issue here is that maybe, you know, this is, you know, a love that never happened for you, for example. But by the way, the Five of Cups is a Scorpio card. So you're showing up twice here in your reading. But the Five of Cups is about you living in the past and living with regret, living thinking about these things that have spilled. You can't really undo the past. Instead, the universe is telling you, look at what remains in your life. Look at things from a different perspective. Maybe there is something here in these two cups that's if you were to pull back and really, kind of reconcile everything that's happened, maybe you'll see things from a different perspective, gain the wisdom, and realize that these two cups are truly blessings that are meant for you. These three cups that have spilled, they weren't meant for you. Maybe you were meant to learn the lesson behind it, but they weren't meant for you. All right, the Six of Swords here is telling me that you're ready to move forward. You're ready to move away from turbulent times, things that are emotionally challenging for you. You're ready to move towards peace and calmer waters. You have to make a big decision here, very big decision that weighs very heavily on you, and you must trust your intuition in this case. Because certain things just aren't very clear to you right now. You have to make sure that you go within and trust your intuition when you make that decision. I like that the Empress is at the very end of this timeline here because you are ready to manifest. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing, but the Empress is also very nurturing, but on steroids, right? So there is this part of you that's really evolving and that's very giving. The Empress card is also about creating a new path for yourself. You're able to manifest and create and attract the energy that you desire to you. You're in a very powerful position, especially with a big transformation. You're going to gain all of that wisdom, and you're going to understand the law of attraction. You're going to understand how to manifest things, how to draw things towards you. So this is actually a very powerful position for the Empress to be in. Wow, and then you've got the Magician right next door. Look at all of these powerful major arcanas here for you. This is, again, about your transformation and about you learning that you have the power within you to truly manifest the path and the future that you desire. Whatever outcome that you want, it's coming towards you, and you have a lot of control over that. By surrounding yourself with the energies that you desire, right? By exuding that energy that you desire, that same energy will come right back to you. Being very mindful and choosing to protect your energy, right? That is very wise, because that's going to allow you to really bring to yourself those things that you need, those things that you desire. You're going to be able to create whatever it is that you desire, just because you will know that you're incredibly powerful and that you have all of the tools within you to do all of these things. I think for those of you who are desiring love, for example, you can manifest that into your life. You have full control of that. All right, Seven of Cups. Here you've got a lot of decisions and to make, and your head's in the clouds right now. So universe is reminding you here to make sure that you weigh all of your options. You're ready to embark on a new journey. Yeah, so you're going to be able to embark on a new journey by manifesting and choosing the path that you need to follow. Basically, it's all going to be revealed to you if you trust your intuition. But definitely, you're ready to embark on a new journey. Here, you're leaving something behind. And definitely here with the Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, perhaps the energy that is coming towards you is that of someone who is incredibly nurturing, very giving, very stable as well. That may be the energy that you're pulling towards you, because you've got these two queens right here. Stacked. So definitely very powerful, very intuitive. There's intuition here with the Empress, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and then this card. So that's, again, a reminder to you to trust in your higher self, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's so many things here that's just reminding you all around to really connect with your higher self, connect with the divine. All right. All right, let's see here. Seven of Air. So this is the Seven of Swords. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So with the Seven of Swords, that can easily be lying, cheating, stealing, but it can also be you, kind of robbing yourself of certain opportunities, right? You can rob yourself of opportunities if you continue to live in the past, for example. The other thing is making a change in your plans, right? So you thought maybe life was supposed to go one direction, but then all of a sudden you need to make a detour. And so being flexible in that sense and knowing that plans can change is very important for you, being flexible in that sense. So right now with the Seven of Swords here, you may need to really accept the fact that you know, you're having a change of course here. You're getting a detour, and you're going to need to follow a different path here. But whatever you do, trust in your intuition, trust in your own gut. Know that you have the wisdom and the power within you to really transform and create what you desire on the other side. All right. Thank you so much for being here today, Scorpio. I love you. I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.